Good morning, Slayton. This is your morning KJO radio host, Jeff, here to help you get your day started and rolling forward. We've got a pretty good news story developing here. Numerous Slayton businesses have taken a proactive step towards promoting energy conservation, and they say shoring up their profit line too. A terrific story. Just listen in.
We're just a small town scratch bakery. I mean, we bake breads, buns, cakes, everything from scratch every day. We have a lot of lights back there that don't work, and we need to be able to see what we're doing. You know, any little thing can fly into your dough. You want to be able to see that. I depend upon my lights at night to allow me to do my job. Our last bill was extremely high, and the lights being on about 22, 23 hours a day almost. And we need to find a way to reduce that bill.
I have been in business 43 years, approximately, longer than any other business in town, including doctors, lawyers. Just brighter lighting. We don't have to take the customers outside anymore to look at the samples in the sunlight. It should really help, yes.
It's called Second Wind Antiques. We sell antiques, collectibles, anything you can think of, really. To make the whole building as a whole look a lot better. And when people come in, they can come in and look at the building and say, you know, this building looks really good. It's really well lit, really clean. And I feel that the new lights in the building really support that.
Of course, our city administrator, Kathy Magnus, was instrumental in getting these businesses on board.
Sometimes a program is so good, it's almost like it's too good to be true.
Well, I brought them all the paperwork that we had done through the city. I showed them, you know, that when they figured this program out, how many years it is or how many months it'll be to pay off the program. And since the owners didn't have to put much into it, they were sold absolutely.
Making sure local businesses are able to take every advantage of Excel's program, the Center for Energy and Environment, the administrator, sent their boots on the ground person, Jamie, to explain the ins and outs of this energy-saving program.
And how are light levels in here? Are things underlit, overlit, or is it appropriate for you?
I think it's appropriate.
So I look to see how is the building functioning with the lighting. What more can we do to make it more functional? And then also with it too, obviously, is the energy savings. We really try to make sure that it's going to be the best fit for the customer from an energy standpoint, from a rebate that's available for them, and to make sure they're getting the best quality of light for their needs now and then also into the future. We want to make sure that we can get into businesses, take a look, talk with the customer, but also not take up, you know, hours of their life. You know, we want to make sure that this is something that's easy for the customer to do and doesn't make a big time investment for them.
When we've replaced them, even taking them out after they've been on a while, you cannot touch the ballast. They're so hot. So half the electricity that they were using was producing heat rather than light, whereas the new electronic ballasts run cool so you don't have any heat loss.
We were taking out 2 ballasts and replacing it with 1 ballast, cutting the energy consumption in half and probably getting twice the light out of the same fixture.
When I came into work at 1 o'clock this morning, 1 a.m., first thing I noticed when I walked through the back door is how bright it was. It's like somebody brought the sunshine inside. It was just a huge difference because usually you came in and it was dark and kind of dungy. And now it's this nice, bright, vibrant place to work.
Yes, I'm sold. A couple reasons, and that's because of the lights are brighter and the energy savings. And with the new lighting, I won't have to take them up to the front door and look at them in sunlight, where the lights are so bright and clear that we won't have to do that anymore.
The difference was pretty much night and day. The lighting before was pretty dark and dim. This was the part of the store that people did not really come into. It was dark, it was gloomy. People didn't want to come back here to shop because they couldn't see nothing, that you couldn't see what you're looking at pretty much 2 feet in front of you. So with these lights now, I feel like I got double the space back here. This is a prime example of a space we didn't use before because it was dark and gloomy. And now with the new lighting upgrades, it is now a usable retail space. I think I've probably seen about 20% sales increase since we've had the lights installed. I have people come in as consigners, and so they are also seeing an increase in sales. So it's not just me, it's the community too. So it's really,
it's a win-win.
It's a win-win for everybody here.
If you're looking for a positive news story, I don't know how it can get any better. The good folks of Slayton should be proud of their Main Street businesses. Proactive energy, saving, thinking. Something we can all be proud of.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd definitely give it a 12. It's really majorly improved this business all the way around.
Yes, I'm sold.
I love the new lights in the store.